If you don't have joy right now, you're not going to have joy then. Joy is made available to you. These are fruits of the Spirit.
I just want to know where we go from here. I don't want this love to just disappear. Lord, I need you to feel this atmosphere.
Good morning, happy Sunday. Welcome back to another week of Discipline Diaries. Y'all, I feel like I got hit by a bus. My body is hurting. I did Pilates yesterday, and it was not the beginner's class. It was going so fast. It required so much more strength than when I did it last time. It was intense. When I woke up and tried to roll over in bed, it was something serious. I will be going more often just to add a little oomph to my routine and get stronger in my core and just get stronger with everything, because that is not a core workout. That's a full body workout. Everything hurts. Everything. My entire abdomen hurts. Every piece of it. My arms hurt. My thighs hurt. My derriere hurts. Everything hurts. Everything. I don't know how much more I can take. I'm just kidding. All right, we are about to go to the grocery store. I need to go to Walmart to get household things, and I'm going to H-E-B to get groceries. So I will see y'all there. We got chicken breasts, chicken thighs, breakfast sausage, some sirloin tri-tip steak, turkey burgers. Bought a bag of chicken strips. I always like to have something like this so it's easy if I ever need a quick something. Chicken wings. I'm eating this tonight. We got green beans, carrots, sweet potatoes, white onion, red onion, broccolini, some peppers, russet potatoes, bananas, my staple at a house, ratio yogurts. I got 4 lime, a lemon meringue, and a pina colada. Also got some Oikos Pro yogurt for yogurt bowls or smoothie. These are just for snacks. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, some Gala apples. I bought some random snacks for my daughter to try. Mini fruit bars. So I'm going to go ahead and prep her waffles instead of buying them. And then I also got her these Lesser Evil Space Balls. This is a really good brand. Sugar-free syrup. My preferred syrup is a Lakanto monk fruit syrup. It was out of stock everywhere, so I got this for the time being. I also randomly picked up cinnamon rolls. I want to make these from scratch together, actually. But this Saturday, we're going to wake up, cook some cinnamon rolls, and have a little, relaxing time together. But I do want to make them from scratch. Making cinnamon rolls from scratch looks so much fun. I'm going to put all this stuff up. I need to take my shot. I'm going to clean up, and then we're headed to the library. Y'all, we're headed to the library. I want to go get some work done. I need to do my planning for the week. I also need to write out some other things that I have going on. And then lastly, I'll edit. Pulled up to Whataburger to get an iced water. And That's all? Yeah, I just needed ice water because I forgot to get water when I was at the store, so I'm gonna get that later. I got a good bit of stuff done at the library. I didn't do any editing, which is fine because I'm so far ahead. Did all my planning for the week, but I was also looking at some other things that I was interested in, like all the local libraries. I have access to 4 different libraries in my area. I said that's so funny. And I was looking at their activities as far as children activities. I wanted to take my daughter to more activities. I was comparing the calendars of all of them to see what events they have when. So I see like, okay, every Tuesday this one has this, every Wednesday this one has this. I basically have a Monday through Saturday lineup of what each library has, so I can start incorporating that into my monthly planning as far as free activities to do with my daughter. I'm gonna show you what books I got for myself. My videos are always mirrored, so this will be flipped. I got King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby. This has been on my list for a while, and I've been watching a lot of people, a lot of book YouTubers that I watch have been talking about it lately in their wrap up of 2025 books. So I'm like, guess I should finally read it. So I went ahead and picked it up because it was at the library. So many things are on hold, checked out, all the things. So I did that. I was only going to get one book, and I was going to leave with just one because I'm like, Shayla, you read a lot on your Kindle and you don't really read physical as often because Kindle's more convenient for me, to be honest. Sometimes it's easier to just click, click, click rather than have to hold a book open type of thing. I also got Alice Feeney's Good Bad Girl. I'm about to read His and Hers. I'm not watching the show until I read the book. I've had His and Her on my list forever. I just never read it yet. And now that people keep telling me, watch it. Now I'm like, okay, I need to read it now. Because if I watch it first, I'm never going to read the book. And I really want to read it and get that full, detail. And then I'll watch it. So I'm finishing Those Empty Eyes tonight. I'm going to finish that today. I want to read His and Hers. And then her new book, My Husband's Wife, also comes out. What's today? Today's 18th. It comes out on Tuesday. Yeah, the 20th. Her new book, My Husband and Wife, comes out on the 20th. I have it on hold at 2 of the libraries that I go to, but after I put it on hold, I went check and it was like 25 people on the wait list, 10 copies available. So I'm probably not going to end up getting it from them. So I'm going to end up ordering it on my Kindle. On Kindle, I think it's 14 something. And then if I order a paper copy, it was like $19. So I think I'm going to order that on my Kindle if I'm just like, I need to read it ASAP. We'll see. This is a reminder to support your local libraries with our utilization. That's what keeps them going. It's a wonderful resource to communities, big communities, small communities, whatever it is a free resource for us to access. And the more we utilize, the more they're able to continue to be a presence in our communities. If you're like, oh, I want to get my kid out the house, but I don't have money to spend, I don't want to go to play places, go to the library. They have events all week long. They usually have kids sections for kids to play. They have so many things for the community. They have adult events. I saw this one had like true crime book clubs. They have learning how to do Japanese book binding. They have a craft and read thing where it's like you bring your crafts, bring your books, we'll chit chat, read and talk. There's so many things at your local library. Let me know if you're a reader. If you are, what kind of books do you like to read? Any new books coming out this year that you're excited for? Let me know. I like to look up like what's coming out every month to see if there's any new books that I want to read. What was your favorite read in 2025? And are there any books you're anticipating in 2026? I'm eating. I'm not even going to plate them because I tossed them in the bowl. Let's just go ahead and eat them out the bowl. Less dishes. The bag says the entire bag is 340 calories, but that sounds way too little, and 35 for the sauce. So I'm going to just say these around 500 calories because 340, I don't know about that. Back at HEB. I needed to come get water. And we'll see what else I end up grabbing that I don't need. Yes, we ran back out to go to HEB to get the water that I was supposed to get earlier, but didn't. So we're going to go back home and prep yogurt bowls and my dinner for Monday and Tuesday. But I forgot to say it yesterday. I hit 3,000 subscribers yesterday. Thank you so much for your support. If I pull up my notebook from when I was going to start YouTube, I had a goal. I was like, for the first year, I'm just going to focus on being consistent and posting. Even if nobody's watching, I'm just going to post consistently. And, by the end of the first year, I would love to have 500 subscribers. And exceedingly, abundantly, above all you can ask or think is all I have to say. I'm still like in awe that people are even watching me. That concept. If you know me personally, I'm someone who likes to be private and almost hidden. Like, I'd rather keep to myself. So sharing and documenting this journey with people is still so, like, when I think too hard about it, it psychs me out and I want to delete my whole channel. Like, that's how that's how it gets sometimes. But I'm so grateful for everyone who watches me. I truly am. Every comment, every like, every share, all your support, I appreciate all of it. I genuinely do. It does not go unnoticed. I am just so shocked at what God is doing and what will continue to happen. Y'all know I'm a crybaby. I don't want to talk too much. Y'all know I'm quick to cry, child. So let me not do that. I thank you for watching, supporting every single week. If you're new here, hey. My name is Shayla. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I would love for you to join me on this journey. This series, Discipline Diaries, is a series where I document my journey to living a more disciplined life, primarily with fitness, losing a minimum of 100 pounds, and also gaining the habits that I need to carry me throughout the rest of my lifestyle in order to be in the best health possible. I'm on a journey to get in the best health that I can before I turn 30 years old. I'm 27. I'll be 28 in July of this year, and we got some time to get there. But join me on this journey. I will see y'all back at the house. I've been saying that all day. I feel this has been the longest day ever. I've been ripping and running. My camera was off the whole time I was cutting these. Here's the sausage. You're gonna put it in the skillet.
Something like a woman prays. I'm grateful for the loving that you gave. It's so amazing. No matter who we are, we know you'll never change. I'm in awe.
I did chicken sausage with a little bit of peppers in there. And then I have the shrimp separate. I want them separate so I can measure them whenever I eat. I basically have 2 servings of shrimp. And then of the sausage, this is all 5 of the links. With each bowl, I'll do 2 servings of sausage, 1 serving of shrimp. So these are the jars I got on Amazon. It comes in a pack of 6, but I'm only doing 3 yogurt.
Let me tell you all the ways I'm covered. I got strength to run my race as He ushers friends and family, I say, in His shelter. No matter where I turn, there's blessings in my face. I'm in awe.
Here they are done. I just did 3 for the next 3 days. Whenever I eat them, I'm going to add about 10 to 15 grams of my Purely Elizabeth vanilla almond butter nut granola. Usually in my yogurt bowls, I also do add cottage cheese. I have cottage cheese, but it also expires like tomorrow. Usually I would do a serving of cottage cheese and bulk it up a lot. But this week, we're just going to have these, no cottage cheese. In the future weeks, we will have cottage cheese in there because I love it. Cute little jars. I got them off Amazon. They will be in my description if you need them. I keep a list of my Amazon favorites in my description related to health and fitness. So any of my meal prep items that I have, anything like that, anything I've bought, weights, walking pad, those kind of things, they're always in my description box. Always. So let me store these and we're done for the night. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's really not morning. It's noon. I'm gonna make my protein smoothie. I'm taking my lunch break to go to the gym, get a workout in, and we'll come home and finish the rest of the work day. Frozen fruits, my protein powder. I'm adding yogurt in this one for an extra 20 grams of protein, and almond milk. Boom. I'll see y'all in a second.
No matter how life will try to pull us apart, just make sure you know.
Get over it. Come on in. Everybody can get in. Let's go. We all gonna make it there safe. Let's go.
Nothing to lose. Notice you picking a fight. If you was throwing a left, then I'm
I'm throwing it right.
I was a boxer.
boxer, but now I'm a fisherman. I know that you say you believe in the word, but my brother, I hope that you live in it. Trying to get me to sin, but I'm
dubbing it. What? Is it 2 o'clock and it's full? Y'all don't have jobs?
Are you really all that I got for real? What's the business?
Can't believe God did it all week. Lord forgive me, I was tripping.
I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. Me and my brothers gon' make it to heaven. If I fall off, I still learn the lesson. Drop to my knees, you know I'm repentant. I sing a melody, this is my weapon. Jesus is king, you know I'm a reppin'. Oh, yeah. I fell in love with the king, yeah, I got an obsession. Yeah, the drugs, the money, the sex, boy, you know that I left it. Yeah. I gave my life to God, I'm counting blessings on blessings. Life is more than the money, boy, stop all the stressing. He really wants to save you, you just gotta accept it. Yeah, he knows that we gon' slip up, but we gotta keep on repenting. Jesus, he died for our sins, how could we ever forget it? Yeah, me and my brothers, we lit, we going to heaven. We gon' keep preaching the word and saving them souls. Yeah, we gon' keep preaching the word and saving them souls. My old life full of sin, I'm letting it go. Yeah, the presence of God is my high when I'm feeling low. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. Me and my brothers gon' make it to heaven. If I fall off, I still learn the lesson. Drop to my knees, you know I'm repentant. I sing a melody, this is my weapon. Jesus is king, you know I'm a reppin'. Yeah, if it's messing with my blessing, then I gotta leave it. Yeah, I'ma be walking my faith even when I don't see it. Yeah, if he said it in his word, I gotta believe it. Yeah, I'ma keep walking my faith even when I don't see it. I'm with my brothers and sisters in Christ. No, we ain't perfect, we tryna live right. Gotta make sure.
I know why the gym was so packed. I forgot it's a holiday, so nobody's at work. I was like, there's no way this is just a regular afternoon rush. It's because folks is off of work. That makes so much sense. Them lunch break workouts are quick. I still did all my exercises, but I'm gonna get the cardio done at home. I got just enough time to get home and get back on my computer. I'll get home, I'll have about less than an hour left of work, so I'm gonna use that time to finish my walk and wrap up for the day. Now, because I know my PR for shoulder press is 50, and that's what I did when I went to my group class, today I pushed myself higher than my usual 35 because I know I can do it. Shayla, you can do 50s without needing help getting up, getting down. So let's stop playing, put them 35s up. My first set needs to be a 40, and then second set should be 45, third should be 50 till failure. If I can only do 2, do 2. We're going to continue to push. I love upper body day though, because I've never had upper body strength really, and it feels good to be building it. I've always been confident in my legs. I got these ham hocks. Like if y'all can't move no weight, then y'all just here for nothing. You know the beauty about working out on your own? If you don't want to do the workout, you don't have to. If I see something that I don't like, I skip it and find something else that's a replacement. Like right now, I am signed up to do a challenge by an influencer that I watch, Lexi Getting Fit. Now it's Lexi Got Fit. Her page was hacked. But I was doing her challenge. I'm doing her challenge. But when I see a workout that I just don't want to do, I do my research and say, hey, what's an alternative workout to X, Y, and Z that targets the same muscles, but it's just a different way to do it. And then I'll do that instead. There's many ways to target the same, what they say, many ways to skin a cat, which is crazy. Why is that even what does that even mean? Why is that a statement? But there's many ways to work out the exact same muscle. So if I see one that I don't like, I'll just be like, hey, what's an alternative to this? We did an hour walk, got 2 miles in. I was walking at a very leisure pace. I cannot walk fast and type at the same time. So I finished up work and then I started editing a little bit of my vlog. I'm gonna sit down and eat one of the yogurt jars I made yesterday. Those berries are defrosting, so it got all that good juice in it. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. I'm about to take my lunch break and go ahead and fold my laundry and hopefully make some time to read. Y'all, I want to start this book so bad. Alice Feeney's My Husband's Wife just came out today. Mind you, I am going to read His and Hers so I can watch the show. And I was going to start that yesterday. Wait, no, I'm going to start Husband's Wife. I'm going to read this and then I'm going to read His and Hers so I can watch the show finally. But I'm so excited to start this. Now, the other day I did finish Charlie Donnelly's Those Empty Eyes. That book, it was this close to being my first 5-star read of the year. I rated it a 4.5, I think. That book was so good. It was so good because it hit the ground running. From the first page, Charlie did not play. The story is basically about this girl who in her childhood, her entire family was murdered in the home and she was the only one left alive. And she ended up being, I think she was like 16. I could be wrong, but I think she was like 16. She ended up being accused for the murder of her entire family. So she had to go through all the court proceedings to be cleared. And then she moved away to London for a while and then ended up coming back home later to get into some things and figure out what exactly happened. It's a lot of details, a lot of things. This storyline is something I feel like I've watched before in a show, but this was great. It was great from beginning to end. It was just like, it was quick. It was very fast storytelling. It felt like you were jumping into, like, walking into the scene, what was happening in the house. Like, from the first page, you are immediately immersed in the fact that there's a hitman in this house to end this family's life. It is instant. The plot twist down to the end, first it's one and it's like, oh my gosh. And then down to the last chapter, last page, last paragraph, it's another twist. And I'm like, jaw on the floor. Like when I finish the book, I'm literally sitting there. It's one of those things where you pause and you're thinking like, oh, okay, that adds up. Oh, you connect the dots after the fact. That's my first Charlie Donnelly book, and I will definitely be reading more. I certainly will. I'm going to read more of his. The next one, I have another one by him on my TBR, which is 20 Years Later. I'm going to read that one too. But this week is Alice Feeney week. I wanted to just update y'all on books really quickly. I read a lot of books. You're going to hear a lot of books from me. If you're not a reader, I hope any of these spark you to want to read a book again. Reading for me, I used to read a lot when I was a kid, like a lot, and then that was completely cut whenever reading became a requirement for a grade. We had to get AR points, get tests, read our book and test on it. Reading was no longer fun. Going into college, I didn't read for fun. I got textbooks to read and study out of. I stopped reading for fun. So the end of 2024 is when I finally started reading again for fun, and I ain't let it go. In 2025, I read 64 books. Here they are. I read 64 books in 2025 and they were great. Last year, I probably watched maybe two shows because I was in my reading bag. I traded the shows in for reading and I've been loving it. I don't know what she just stole. I've been loving it. I did my walk and then I ended up eating a snack. Well, I forgot to show earlier, for lunch I did eat some chicken strips that I got from H-E-B. Well, I showed you that bag. I did my walk. After that, I had a protein drink. Now we're about to head to the gym. When we come back, I'm having the same dinner I had yesterday, and then I'll do a ratio right after that. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. I've been feeling great. I don't know, I'm just in a great mood. What a turnaround from January. That's why if you just ride it and you do it anyway, that spark will reignite. It's whenever we have those moments of not wanting to do and then we just quickly, abruptly make an impulsive decision to stop doing and then you fall off the wagon. But if you just ride out that feeling of not wanting to do for a little bit, things are about to shift quickly. Not much longer now. But yeah, if you just ride it for a little bit, it's gonna come back. This journey is literally a matter of dying to flesh. Truly, that's what this journey is. This is spiritual, baby. This is dying to flesh. My flesh says, stay in the bed, eat what you want to eat, relax, don't do nothing. You're too busy. You don't have time for that. That's flesh. But guess what? I am not ruled by my flesh. I am not ruled by my flesh. Command that flesh into submission and keep it pushing.
This the overcomer's anthem. Moving mountains and dancing. Got the keys to the kingdom. So by faith we already won. Whole squad got a war cry. Tell the enemy it ain't a fair fight. Cause the battle's already lost. Check the scoreboard, yeah. 1,000 folks to my left, 10,000 folks to my right. But I'm with the Most High. You got me set for, you got me set for life. Angels in heaven on my side, bringing that light through the night. But I'm alright. You got me set for, you got me set for life. This the overcomer. We don't look like what we've been through. Let the lightning flash and the thunder roll. Somebody tell me why it ain't the most my refuge, yeah, yeah. With you I can really rest. The battle's already yours. Check it. Check the scoreboard. 1,000 folks to 10,000 folks.
All right, we're done. Got my workout in. I skipped filming some of the things. I didn't film the hip adductors. We did the hip adductor machine. We did Patrick step-ups. I didn't film that. I filmed an RDL set, but I don't think I'm going to put that in because the set was very raunchy looking. I mean, the angle was very raunchy looking, so we did RDLs too. It was a good workout. I haven't done back squats in a while. Sometimes, well, the last times I was doing it, I was feeling pain in my tailbone because something was off. So I'm like, if I can't figure it out, then put the weight down and get up off if I injure myself. But when I just did them just now, everything felt fine. So I will bring them back into rotation, but I'm just going to be mindful to make sure that I'm monitoring my form and how I feel whenever I do them. Okay, time to eat. Don't touch that. All right, that's heating up. It is at least 41 grams of protein between the shrimp and the sausage. I'm not about to sit here and calculating green beans, nor am I calculating the little piece of the turkey.
Mommy, you like blueberries?
I do.
I don't like blueberries.
Mm-hmm. So I've been thinking about something. It really started last night on the way home from the gym because Coach was asking me when I'll be back. And I was like, next week. But I really do miss going to group classes more often. But the thing is, I really enjoyed my 4 a.m. routine. But then I paused for a moment and remembered why I needed a 4 a.m. routine when I needed it. I think if I go back in the videos, I'm pretty sure when I started that, it was like October or something, I said I needed to do it because I don't have enough time in the day to get the things done that I need to do. So when I clock out of work, I didn't have time to spend hours doing homework, going to the gym, cooking, clothes, laundry, whatever it is. I didn't have time to do all those things in the evening. So I needed to move some of those things to the morning time, which I moved working out, some of my homework and studying things I would do in the morning. So it was essential. But now I'm in a place of, for the first time, having all those things off my plate indefinitely. Now I literally don't have to worry about any of those things. So it feels like I have my time back to where 4 a.m.s, I do enjoy going to the gym at that time and it works. I don't have to anymore. I don't need to. I was just thinking about the fact that, yeah, I have time again. Like, I've just been on go mode. Go, 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 go. Every day was filled with from morning to night. I had things to do every hour is what it felt like. And now I can just breathe again. When I'm done with work, like I can get off the computer, close it and do something else, not trade out my work laptop for my personal laptop and get into doing schoolwork. I don't have to do that anymore. I said it before, but for the first time in my life in doing this, I don't have such a rigid structure routine that I require. And I think that's why this has been the best journey, because that flexibility has been amazing. The main rule is get it done. When, what, who, what, when, where, how, why, doesn't matter. Just get it done. So that's basically what I'm going to do moving forward. Each week, I'm going to plan out the days I can go to the evening, the days I'm going to do mornings, and that's just what it'll be that week. I'm sitting down reading Alice Feeney's My Husband's Wife. This book already has me excited. I don't know where it's going. I'm only like, 15 pages in? But this plot, this storyline, this is going to be good. A woman and her husband just moved to a new town for a fresh start. They just got a new house. They're in the process of, settling in, trying to adjust to life. She talks about how she spent so many of her years being a mom, and now she's finally able to focus on herself. She just talks about how she let herself go, hasn't taken care of herself. So it feels good to finally be in a new era, a new season. They're empty nesters. When the story opens, she's planning to do an art exhibit that night. She's going to showcase her art and just get back to herself and pour into herself. Relatable, okay? She goes for a run in the middle of the day. She goes for a run. She's like, I'm going to go for a run, and then I'll come back and get ready for the art exhibit. She goes for a run and comes back, and she goes to put her key in the house. It's not working. Oh, must have changed the locks or something. They just moved here, but she makes sure and looks at her key, and it does have her little keychain from her husband. Something on the keychain that's sentimental from her husband. She tries it again. It's not working. She uses a little knocker to hit the door. And she's like, surely he's going to, open the door and then take my key and put it in. It's going to work just fine and make me look stupid sitting right here. Well, a woman opens the door. And of course, this is her house. So she's looking at the woman. She's like, who are you? And the woman says, I'm Eden Fox, which is the main character's name. So the woman opens the door and says, I'm Eden Fox. And she's like, no, I'm Eden Fox. And what are you doing in my house? Whole scene, because obviously if you opened your own house and there's a woman in the house who actually kind of looks like you, that's the thing. She says she kind of looks like her. A woman is in your house who looks like you, saying that they're you. Like, how you open my door and I say, who are you? You say, I'm Shayla. I say, no, you're not. I'm Shayla. And what are you doing in my house? The main character's trying to look behind and be like, where's my husband? Like, who's this woman? Like, get her. But he walks up and puts his arm around the woman and protects her and doubles down like, ma'am, you need to leave. This is my wife. What? I knock on my door and a woman opens it claiming to be me, and my husband claims that she's the wife and I'm the stranger. What is going on? And this book is good so far. I really like it. We'll see how it ends up though.
What?
I said I like this book so far.
Why?
It's a good book.
Why?
When I think about His grace, His freedom, something like a woman prays. I'm grateful for the loving that you gave. It's so amazing. No matter who we are, we know you'll never change. I'm in awe of how you keep doing something amazing. He's always a way, doing something amazing. Because of His grace, doing something amazing. Oh, hey.
All right, this is done. Let's go ahead and put it in this container before I take out what I'm going to eat tonight. I forgot to come back, but this is what's left. It was good. Good morning. Happy Thursday. About to run to the store really quickly. I need to get a few last minute items before Alaska gets here and we're snowed in. The rest of the world still runs in inches of snow. We just not built for that. We're not cut out for it. That was horrible. I mean, as expected. So hurry up and unload these groceries and start working. Yeah, I've been sleeping so good. I've gotten so much sleep this week. I have been sleeping so good. When I mean so good, I mean so good. Oh God, it's so good. It just feels unreal to like, I do not miss it. I used to put my daughter to sleep. Sometimes I would accidentally fall asleep, but I would have to get back up and go sit at the kitchen table and do homework for hours. Hours. And then I go get in bed at like 2 a.m. to wake up for work at 7. Or I'd get in bed and then start scrolling for a little bit and get even less sleep. But that was my routine. I'm still adjusting to like, okay, you can relax a little bit. Like, I feel like internally my body is still trying to understand that you can breathe. You're not on go. You're not on survival mode anymore. Relax. So I find myself constantly thinking, okay, what I have to do next? What I need to do? Do I have anything to do this weekend? Do I have anything to do? No, you don't have to do any homework on the weekends. You have no homework to do on the weekends anymore. You don't have to think about that. You don't. Like yesterday, when I finished work, me and my daughter went in the other room and I literally laid in bed and took a little nap. I don't take naps. I don't ever just sit down. I don't sit down and watch TV. I don't lay on my couch. I don't ever sit on my couch, lay on my couch, just watch TV, just relax. I don't do that, like literally ever. I'm always at the table doing something. I don't just sit down and watch TV and relax. But I went get in the bed and she was watching TV and I was reading and she was watching TV. And then I was like, I'm tired. So I put my Kindle down and I closed my eyes. And then she was cooking, so she was playing in her kitchen and she would bring me food back to back. So I would sleep for a little bit and then she'd bring me something to eat. I'd eat it, and then she'd do it over and over again. So I was basically I wasn't sleeping, but I was resting. I was resting my eyes and just relaxing, chilling, just enjoying time. And then we got up and cooked dinner together. She has her little cutting board and her plastic knife, so she was cutting up the peppers. And it's like, oh, it's a breath of fresh air to be able to get off work and have nothing to do. It's that feeling is so foreign to me, and it still feels foreign, and I'm still adjusting to it. But I'm like, yeah, to just get off work and be able to breathe and not have a hourly schedule right after work or 30 minutes do this. I have a period of time where I can just relax and then get up and cook dinner at 6. Like I have at least an hour and a half, 2 hours to just chill. And then I can cook dinner rather than that hour and a half, 2 hours will be me trying to get as much work done as I can before we got to get the evening routine started. Like, I love it. I'm truly loving it. I'm loving it. Hey y'all, I'm back. I've been spotty with picking up the camera today, but I'm about to eat dinner. This is the rest of the fajita chicken that I made yesterday. I'm doing 2 tortillas, and then I have a little bit of cheese on it. We're gonna tear this up. Good morning, happy Friday. Hey y'all. I'm about to make something to eat. I kind of just want some chicken strips. I want a waffle, but I don't feel like making a waffle. Let's figure it out. My goal is to go to the gym on my lunch break today because I didn't wake up this morning and go. We just threw it out the window right now, okay? I might be back on my 4 a.m.s next week. We shall see. We shall see.
I love you, Mama.
I love you too, baby. Aw, give me a kiss. I love you, sweetheart. As long as we're getting it done, I don't care the time of day. We're going to get it done. Say, get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Potential spam, leave me alone. Straight through the back door. Still getting checked in. Ain't living to please my flesh. I'm walking with God. I could have been dead in my sin, but I'm still alive. If you give your life to Christ, then you can have eternal life. Kid. I don't care. If you wanna know about God, take the Bible off the shelf. It ain't gonna read itself. You gotta read it yourself.
God is love, and I promise His love is enough. And I know that you're looking for peace, yeah, but you won't find it in the drugs. Yeah, if you wanna be free, yeah, that freedom is found in the blood.
Reason I'm still holy, in the dark, in the light, messed up, got right, in the day, in the night, no change, it's smoke forever. Up in the morning, they know I'ma pray. God coming back, no ETA, don't play with your soul, no GTA. She in her bag, but she in her Bible too. Oh, you holy, huh? Threw away your sin, He made you new. Oh, you holy, huh? Pull up to the church like what it do. Oh, you holy, huh?
I'm afraid of my own strength. With God, I'm like that. I was blind to all my sin. But with God, I got my sight back.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling blessed. They call it a KJV, hit harder than the 223. For Christ, I'm a dog. I'm just the one they couldn't tame and the one they couldn't keep on the lead.
Gym time. Okay, let's go. Let's gather ourselves. Toodles.
I was a girl with dreams so wide, eyes full of wonder, heart open, untied. The world seemed soft, a place to lay. Ran through the days in the sun's warm sway. But somewhere along the road, I felt the shift. The days turned heavy like an unseen rift. The girl that I was began to fade, and in her place, a new self was made. I'm in between, I'm not quite all, a girl, a woman, both in my soul. Learning to balance, learning to be in the struggle, I find the real me.
I did put the insurance on file, however, it looks like it needs a PA. So, if,
Oh, we gotta go through that again. That's true.
right, and so I'm sure after this one time, it should be good for a year or so. But, I'm gonna fax your doctor's office or wherever it came from.
Yeah.
See if we get it wrong. I have no idea how fast they usually are, but it's usually good if you give them the context just so they can put it if it's something that you're wanting sooner, okay?
Yeah, I will. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I forgot I gotta get a new PA, a new prior auth for my medication. Y'all better get it done quick. I need a shot on Sunday. I'm eating ratio yogurt and a little bag of chip. I don't even buy variety pack chips in my house because long times ago's days, I only speak in memes. I would buy a variety pack and eat about 12 at a time. You hear me? But we're changed. We have self-control now. So I bought one this week in case Alaska means we gonna eat sandwiches all week. Yeah, it's time to cook dinner. I almost forgot to turn the camera on, but we about to get to it right now. My sous chef always be in the kitchen with me. I'm gonna give her 1 carrot to cut up while I cut the rest. So I have a basket of kitchen stuff for my daughter. Give her a knife and one of these like cut shapes. And I'll put these up. I also have a mini cutting board that's just, this is actually for me, but she's gonna use that. Here's your carrot you can cut up.
Thank you, Mama.
You're welcome. Them in half.
Mommy, I did it.
You did it?
What?
Good job.
Freaky. Both knives. They're easy.
Only one of the seasons that I use have salts in them.
It flows.
All right, I'm about to plug y'all up to transfer the files from this week so I can edit when I'm done cooking and eating. But that's dinner: steak, broccolini, and carrots. I will see y'all tomorrow. We're not doing anything this weekend. It's supposed to be snow, ice, all that. So we're gonna be in the house all weekend. Toodles! Good morning, happy Saturday. Alaska has arrived. It's time for Paisley to go potty. We're ready. Is this winter approved? I got my fleece lined Ayuga leggings on. All right, I'm about to get to editing. Spend the Saturday morning editing next week's vlog. So I'm gonna see y'all later. I probably literally won't vlog much today because I'm gonna be in the house chilling with my girl. That's it. We're gonna make cinnamon rolls. Okay. Here.
Thank you, Mom.
Put it in.
Now, we'll freeze it. Pat.
The roads actually aren't that bad. Like, I didn't get on any interstate or any highway, so the roads really aren't that bad. And I know it's supposed to get worse tonight, so I'll be home by then. But my stomach is growling like crazy. All I ate today was a cinnamon roll. Did I eat meat with it? I know I ate just a cinnamon roll, no protein. Yeah, all I ate was a cinnamon roll. That's crazy. What's wrong with me? It's almost 5 o'clock and I'm hungry. Last night when I cooked that steak, after I ate my plate, baby, I went back and ate the other piece of steak and all them carrots. Them carrots were so good. I ate all them carrots last night. Yeah, delicious. Delicious. The sand truck is right here. Can y'all let me pass you, please? Carrots were so good. My daughter ate carrots for the first time. She's never eaten carrots. She ate them last night. I said, oh, okay. I got another vegetable. This is coming from someone who literally, if you would have asked me, I would have said I don't eat carrots. Never eaten them. Well, never ate them. I've tasted them. I didn't actually eat them. I tried raw carrots and ranch so many times. Ugh. Even at the restaurant when I forgot where we went. 60 Vines. They had carrots on my plate. I ate a little bite, try to force it. I've come to learn that I like them cooked until they're softer, but also a little crispy on the outside. So a little black, a little crispy on the outside, but soft. I don't want no hard carrot. I don't need a crunch in it. I like it like that. It was delicious. We're back home. Here's what I'm about to get into. We're doing these wings again. I think I had them, was it this week? I had them the other day and they were really good. I was about to come home and be productive and do this, do this, do this, do this. Cut it, Shayla. You gotta stop. I got to get out of that. Yes, it's good to be productive, but every single day, relax. Today is the perfect opportunity for me to breathe. Take some time for myself. So I'm gonna heat this food up. I'm gonna eat and watch some YouTube, most likely. And then I'm gonna take my shower, do my skincare routine. It's been a couple hours. I actually cut all the footage for this week's video up until this point. So all I will have left is to add this clip in and then do my music, text, all those kind of things. But yeah, so that feels great to be ahead of schedule. I wanted to talk about something because I've been thinking about this a lot lately, is the importance of having hobbies. The importance of having hobbies, things you do just because, just for pleasure, not out of obligation, not because, you know, we have so many obligations on a day-to-day basis, whether that's work, school, parenting. My shower's still dripping, so you're gonna hear that. But whether that's work, school, parenting, maintaining friendships, just anything that is a part of your responsibilities, your obligations, your roles, whatever it is, that's great. But we need to do more than work and come home and work and come home and work and come home and work and come home. Chase a goal, chase a goal, chase a goal, chase a goal, chase a goal. There has to be some things that we're doing solely just for enjoyment. Joy. Joy is a fruit of the spirit. Receiving joy is an act of obedience. It's not something you have to wait until you reach a goal in order to have joy, or wait until I get to this version of myself to have joy, or wait until I get this accomplishment under my belt, then I'll be joyful. Joy is for right now. God didn't just create us to constantly be trying to fix ourselves and reach the next thing, hit the next milestone, get to the next. He also created us to live, to enjoy, to create, to rest, to steward the time that we have. And that also can include things that are simply just because you want to. Take a look at what you do on a day-to-day. Like when someone asks you a question of, what do you do for fun? What are your answers? I take naps. I watch YouTube. Okay. What else that you are engaging in? Not passively watching via screen, because if you would ask me the last few years, I would have said my hobbies, watching YouTube. That's my hobby, watching YouTube. Watching everybody else live their life. That's my hobby. Watching everybody live their life and not living mine. That's my hobby. Nothing wrong with watching YouTube or watching TV. Engaging in something. Last year is when I realized how important that was for my life, because the 2 years prior to, I had zero hobbies. I went from having a bunch of hobbies and being someone who's a serial hobbyist who randomly I'll decide I want to start skating and I'll go buy skates, knee pads, elbow pads, and everything else, and then start doing that. Or I would buy a sewing machine and all the equipment for it. All of a sudden, that's ADHD, but I would get very fixated on things. But someone who was doing like that and living like that and always trying new things and then doing nothing, that's very important to my mental health, having a hobby. So even when I was extremely busy last year with school, with clinical supervision, with motherhood, maintaining friendships, trying to rebuild my life, get my spark back, get my pink back, I still penciled in time for hobbies. It's like, girl, how did you read 64 books? You talked about you was busy. Because I understood how important it was for me to do things that just made me happy, in addition to the things that I felt like I had to do because they were on my plate to juggle. It was very important for me to do things just because. It was important for me to make it a point to go to church. It was important for me to make it a point to go to these different events with my friends and to go to this Christian concert here, go to this Christian concert there, attend this Bible study, do this, do that. It was important for me to do those things because I needed them. Not just because I'm chasing a goal, but because they're things that bring me joy, things that pour back into me. I was no longer willing to compromise those little things for the sake of, I only have time for obligations like school, work, this. No, it's a non-negotiable for me now to have time for my hobbies. It's a non-negotiable for me. If I want to journal that day and do some scrapbook journaling, I'm going to do it. If I haven't read all week or did anything that week, I'm going to find time to read. Maybe I have to edit. Okay, editing, wait till tomorrow. I will sit here and read my book. Because it's very important for me to have things that I'm doing just because outside of being a worker, outside of being a mother, outside of being a friend, outside of being a sister, outside of being a daughter, I'm Shayla. Who are you outside of the hats that you wear? Who is this person outside of the roles they have, the things that are in their bag, the things that are on their shoulders, the things they're carrying? Who are you outside of that? What do you like? What are your hobbies? Also, the importance of rest. Rest. Oh, yeah. I'm talking to myself here. Clearly, this week I was just talking about how it feels unnatural to me to sit on the couch, to lay in the bed. I lay in the bed when I go to sleep. I have a TV in my room that's never turned on. My TV is never on. My TV is off 24/7. I don't watch TV in my bed. I don't watch TV in my room because I'm never even in the bed to watch TV. When I get in my bed, I'm going to sleep. I don't sit on my couch and watch TV. These are all things I'm saying not because I'm like, oh, I'm proud. I'm just always doing something. I'm so productive. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying I recognize that it's very important to rest and not just be on go all the time. And rest is biblical. And rest doesn't always mean doing nothing. Rest could be reading, creating, laughing, spending time with family and friends. If that's rest to you, that's rest to you. I know I'm all over the place and I'm just talking, like just rambling right now, but I was just thinking about it in the shower and just In conclusion, we are not meant to delay enjoying our lives until we get to a certain point. You can have fun along the way. I don't care what goal it is. It should not be, I will experience joy when. I'll be happy when. I'll show gratitude when. I'll be grateful when. If you don't have joy right now, you're not going to have joy then. Because joy is freely given. Peace is made available to you. Joy is made available to you. These are fruits of the Spirit. So we should be operating in them always. If you're only going to experience them when you get to a certain goal, don't delay experiencing joy until you reach this future version of yourself that you have in mind. You have to learn how to have those things right now. That's what I was thinking about in the shower, is like, I cannot even tell you how much me having hobbies and things for myself has done to me as far as getting my spark back, getting my pink back. If you're not familiar with the phrase getting my pink back, it comes from flamingos. So flamingos are not naturally born pink. They're born grayish, whitish, but they gain their pinkness based on from the diet and their lifestyle. Let me give you the actual details. Let me look it up. So they turn pink because of their diet, and their bodies metabolize those pigments and deposit them in their feathers, skin, and beaks. When flamingos are not feeling well, or whenever they're stressed, malnourished, sick, caring for young, or in survival mode, their body stops prioritizing color. The pink fades. Why? Because energy and nutrients get redirected to basic survival and not appearance. They get their pink back. That means they're nourished again, they're out of constant stress, they have stability, and they have enough resources. Pink returns. Not overnight, it gradually returns and builds back up. So why this became a metaphor is because it mirrors the human life almost perfectly. Whenever you're burned out, stressed, overworked, in postpartum, pouring everything into others, you don't lose your worth. You lose the capacity to show color. So getting my pink back means I'm nourished again. I have a capacity to show color. I'm not just surviving. I can pour into myself. All those things and all that signifies what getting your pink back means. Why does it relate specifically to moms and motherhood? Because it's a very common experience for women to lose identity, to lose a sense of self, to lose routines, to lose desire to care about appearance, to lose hobbies, to lose so many parts of themselves because that energy is spent taking care of children, taking care of spouses, taking care of keeping everyone else alive. So that energy is put elsewhere and the ability to show color is diminished. Yeah, that's where that comes from. And whenever I found that out, that phrase, getting my pink back, hit me so deeply. It hit me so deeply. This clip is 21 minutes. So I know I'm doing some rambling. I'm gonna have to cut this together and make sure it makes sense. I'm sorry if it don't make sense, but if it does, let me know. Please let me know in the comments. In conclusion, I know I said that like 3 times already. In conclusion, you need to have some hobbies. This is not just for moms. I'm just relating it because I am a mom, so I can connect with that specifically. You need to have some hobbies outside of your roles and the hats that you wear. I had to come back because I forgot to close out the video. Thank y'all for watching another week of Discipline Diaries. I'm so happy you spent this week with me. I will see y'all next Friday for another week of Discipline Diaries. Toodles!